Hello, welcome back to my Blu-ray Overview Collection 2015 series. This is, we'll call it Cycle 3, and it is my Criterion collection, my small but modest Criterion collection. And can we just hold it up there? There you go. Pretty cool. Started collecting these, I guess, 2012. Maybe, and yeah, I haven't really added too many to the collection, but I'm really happy with the ones I have. The first one is spy number 2, and it is Seven Samurai. My pick for the greatest film ever made, and this is just an amazing box set. You got a nice kind of matte finish, slip box with a digipack on the inside. I just love this artwork. I loved everything about this film. I've talked about it many times in the past. Great artwork on the inside, on the back. Got Kikuchio there, and on the inside we have a massive booklet and the two discs, the film and the supplements, and the booklet is just incredible. All sorts of pictures in there, tribute to Kurosawa. I think there's a profile on Toshiro Mifune. All sorts of great stuff there. So yeah, this for me is probably like every serious cinephile should own this film, but also own this edition if they can. Again, the thing with the Criterions is that they are region A locked, but I have a region 3 player, so Seven Samurai, can't beat it. You just can't beat it. More samurai stuff, spy number 14, 15 and 16, the Samurai Trilogy, which is 3 films by Hiroshi Inagaki. We have Musashi Miyamoto, number 1. The second one is Duel at Ichijojo Temple, and then number 3 is Duel at Ganryu Island. And this also stars Toshiro Mifune, who's in Seven Samurai, and this is a really, really great set. I think it has both, all 3 films on 2 discs. There we go. And a nice booklet as well, with all sorts of cool stuff in there. Not too many pictures though, I don't believe. They're kind of, the films aren't really as widely kind of loved and critically lauded as, you know, some other samurai films. Yeah, there's no pictures on there, which is a shame, but I love the artwork on the front, and I've done a full Blu-ray review of this, so you can go check that out. But suffice it to say, an amazing trilogy. You should just watch all in one go, really, as one big kind of 4.5 hour film, but it's fantastic. And Toshiro Mifune is amazing as Musashi Miyamoto, who was a real life samurai, so it's kind of a, it's based on, you know, true stories, but it's embellished a little bit. Then we have another film by Akira Kurosawa, Spy number 24, High and Low. Fantastic kind of thriller. The first hour of this film takes place in an apartment building and in just one room, basically, and we have Toshiro Mifune yet again on the phone there, and it's just incredible. Again, all these just have great special features. This one has a documentary on the film, audio commentary from Kurosawa scholar, a rare video interview with Toshiro Mifune from 1984, which I have watched and was very interesting. I'm a huge fan of Toshiro Mifune, and we have a booklet on the inside as well, really thick one with lots of cool stuff. Great release. Then we have a film by Fritz Lang, one of my favourite directors of all time, and it is M. I love the way they've done that cover. Anyone who's seen the film will know what I mean by that. I was trying to get some non-glareage on the go. We have Peter Lorre on the front, nice classy, just black and white on the back. And it is a film about a child murderer in Germany. It is a German film that is I think Fritz Lang's first sound film, and it's great to see the way he experiments with sound in this. But it's just a masterpiece of storytelling. It's amazing. It needs to be seen by everyone, in my opinion. And lots of top special features. You got the long lost English language version, which is also included on the massive cinema release. Now we have my first ever Criterion Blu-ray, and this kind of takes me back to like the early 2000s, when I really wanted this film on DVD with all the special features, and it was only available as part of the Criterion collection. I couldn't order from online and overseas. It was just an impossibility, but you know, I got sent this by Robbie Webster, which kind of opened the door to my Criterion collecting. And yeah, this is Spy number 65. It is one of my top 10 favourite films. Rushmore by Wes Anderson. Love the cover artwork, just because it just reminds me of looking at this cover artwork online, the DVD, and just dreaming of owning it, and now I have it, and yeah, this is a really special film to me, and a really special Blu-ray to go along with it. You got like a great kind of booklet on the inside. It's very small, but kind of it's all like designed and stuff, and there's like a map of what's his name? Max Fisher. Max Fisher's world, you know. It's just a brilliant little like fold-out map. The special features are fantastic. Commentary with Wes Anderson, Owen Wilson, the writers of the film. The making of, all sorts of really cool stuff. One of my favourite films, one of my favourite Blu-rays. Another Kurosawa film is The Hidden Fortress. I love this artwork on the front there, and this is a great adventure film. Many people say, oh, this is the film that George Lucas was inspired to do Star Wars from. Wouldn't quite give it that much weight, but I mean, yeah, I mean that as in, it's not just like Star Wars, you know. I mean, definitely give the film weight 'cause it's a great film, but I mean, there's only elements in it that you can kind of see similarities between Star Wars. I mean, George Lucas took inspiration from many places for that, including his own originality, but, you know, that, you know, for me it isn't quite, you know, Star Wars in Japan. But it is a really, really great film, you know. Toshio Mifune, yet again, is in this film, and it's fantastic, but the whole cast is great, and there's some really cool special features, as you would expect. I just love all the artwork on all the discs and everything on the inside. Brilliant release from Criterion. Which again, I just say for everything. The next one, oh, that was Spawn number 116. The next one is 540, another Wes Anderson film, The Darjeeling Limited. Love this artwork on the front there. I think it's designed by his brother, Chase Anderson. I may be wrong or right about that one. Oh, Eric Chase Anderson, there we go. But yeah, got some more artwork of the train on the back. And it's just a great film. Even the booklet is kind of modelled after the luggage in the film. If you see it, you know what I mean. I love this film. It's really one of Wes Anderson's less talked about films. You know, you got Adrian Brody, Jason Schwartzman, and Owen Wilson as the three brothers on the train through India. I love train movies, and this one is just no exception, really. Great film. And now we're moving on to some kind of like, not just kind of amores, but like thicker releases, and this one is Spy number 587, the Three Colors Trilogy by Krzysztof Kieslowski. Amazing, absolutely fantastic. In this box set I've done a video about and shown you all the insides and everything, but this has tons of special features. It has all three films, obviously, which the three films are meant to kind of touch on the ideals of the three colours of the French flag, which I've forgotten offhand. One of them is liberty, I'm pretty sure. Like liberty, fraternity, and I've forgotten the other one. I really have. But anyway, there's three films called Blue, White and Red, and it's a loose trilogy. I will say some of the characters make brief appearances in the other films, but really they're three separate films, separate stories. We have Blue, again, nice digipacks. They're just really, really nice releases, and you know, nice packaging for the individual films, I should say. Blue is absolutely brilliant. A real introspective film, and then we have White, which is even better for me. I adore this film. I think it's just a masterpiece. And then the third one, it just gets even better. I think Red is just almost a perfect film. I think it's brilliant, absolutely brilliant. You might recognise him from Amour, I believe, but yeah. And I think they all take place in different countries. I know that White is in Poland, I think this is in Switzerland, and Blue is in France. And then there's obviously there's a thick booklet in here as well. I watched all three of these in one go basically, and it was quite an experience. They're all about 90 minutes, so you can do it in about 4.5 hours, and I'd highly recommend that because it's a really good experience. But fantastic release again from Criterion, and one of my favourite trilogies for sure, without a doubt. Two more left. We have Spy number 594, directed by Ishiro Honda. Godzilla! We have Godzilla. Now this is one of my favourite Blu-rays. Lots of cool special features than the original 1954 classic. But the real star of the show with this release, if I can pull it out with the kind of slipbox packaging, is the digipack. I mean, look at this to start off with. Great artwork, you know, opening up a little, and you know, really, really cool. But the best part about it, how would I show this to you? Okay, here you go. There we go, Godzilla. A kind of pop-up digipack. This is fantastic. It's just so cool. There's the reverse. Brilliant. Just so awesome. Really, really cool. It kind of almost, you think of it in theory, it sounds a bit kind of, you know, schlocky, but it just works so well, and there's a real nice, there's a booklet there as well. It's just a real nice touch to the edition, I think. And just because it's Godzilla, it kind of, I don't know, it's fun. It's fun, I like it. It's great packaging. And then we have one more at the end, and I plan to get a few more Criterions actually this year if I can. We'll see how that goes. The final one is the most recent one I got. Is spy number 700, and it is a nice digipack Wes Anderson film, Fantastic Mr. Fox. Got another digipack inside here, nice thick one. Take out the booklet, which is a nice big thick booklet as well. A little comic in there and all sorts of stuff. Welcome to the Roald Dahl household, you know. There's great stuff in here. Of course, Wes Anderson kind of adapted Roald Dahl's original book and made it into a stop motion film, which was just amazing. You know, a stop motion film directed by Wes Anderson based off a Roald Dahl book. It's such a weird idea, but it works perfectly. Fantastic set. I haven't really watched any of the special features yet. I really wish I, you know, have done so far, but there you go. That's my Criterion collection. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you with cycle 4 of the whole Blu-ray collection overview series, which will be the Sony Collector's Edition white slipcover Blu-ray, so from the UK. So look forward to that, and I'll see you with that one.